struggled at home lately. Nice to break out of that with a win.
Yeah, you know, we've played well at home. We haven't got the victories for our fans, and we talked about this game. You know, obviously, you know, we need the points. We need a home victory. I mean, it's hard to put our finger on it. We've played really well. We played some really good teams that haven't got on the positive side enough in the last little while at home here. So I wish I could explain it. I mean, Mike Babcock, we were talking a while back, and they were doing the same thing in Detroit. They couldn't win it at home and went on the road. So sometimes you're a little more patient on the road than you are at home. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get enough victories here lately. But tonight was good. I think our fans, they deserve that. See a victory here in this building. And I thought we came out with the right approach, ready to go, and it paid off. We've had a lot of detail early. The first couple of shifts were a little sloppy, but after that, I think once we scored the first goal, we started, you know, getting some confidence and going from there, and obviously getting a big lead in the first. And in the second period, I thought we didn't manage the game the right way. The lines, individual players we call them cookie monsters. They're going for the goals, so they're looking for their points, and that's just the maturity factor that has to play into it. If you're, you know, we'll grow that. We talked about that in the second period. We didn't manage the lines well. We didn't make good plays on the wall. We made high risk plays when we didn't need to, and you know, they turned it a little bit out there, and Hutz was really good when he needed to. In the third period, I thought we managed the game much better.
Yeah, good to see the young guys, Sissons and Yarncroft, do it first.
Yeah, no, it was. They played. Both those young centermen are part of the future, and they've come in here and done a really good job. Colton Sissons getting his first. He's a really detailed player who was good. I think his game will translate at the pro level, and it was nice to see him get his first. It was nice that whole line, Nystrom, Klum, and Sissons were really good tonight. And then Yarncroft, it was good. That's a sniper's goal, and a good play by Smitty keeping that puck alive, and then Borky, and then getting over to Cali. So he's deserved everything. He's very detailed. I love the way he plays. He plays on the right side of the puck all the time. He plays a 200-foot game. And then, you know, it was good to see Colin Wilson break out. It was ironic that he wears 33 on his back, and it'll take 33 games that's a Jim Diamond quote right there, that he got a goal after 33, because that weighs on your shoulders a lot. So with a player who's from an offensive standpoint, not producing in that area, it weighs on you. Hopefully that'll get Willie going in the right direction, thanks to Jim Diamond.
It almost seemed like it woke him up in this game too, because it seemed like after he got that goal,
Yeah.
he was...
It was noticeable. I noticed that same thing on the bench. He got that goal and he was excited again about, you know, just the game and playing and all that. So, yeah, I hope that's a real positive for him.
The team prides itself on a scoring by committee kind of approach. Is that a test? Is every every forward scoring at least a point a testament to that kind of approach?
Well, I don't know if it's that. It was a good game that way. That's sort of the approach we have to take. You see, a lot of our offense comes from the back end with Shea, you know, getting 20 goals, and then the forwards are playing with a little bit more confidence with our defense being very active, especially in the first period. Yeah, it is a testament to the way we want to play, and so everybody was included in the victory. And you know, on the back end, Shea getting 2 goals that's 20. Not too many guys in the National Hockey League from the blue line can say they get 20 goals in the league. And as I've been saying all year, he's been absolutely outstanding. He's having his best year as a pro. He's a dominant force offensively and defensively. And, you know, if he doesn't get voted for at least into the top 3 in the Norris Trophy this year, it'd be a crime in my mind.
It seemed like things came pretty easy for you guys tonight. Would you agree with that?
Early, but we executed well. So, you know, they come easier when you execute well. They don't come easy if you don't execute. So, yeah, we were able to jump on them early. Maybe they were surprised by some of the things that we were trying to do early, and we executed on them. And capitalize on them. So, you know, we get some credit for that.
Another strong game from Carter. Just how far has he come so far this year?
It's amazing. I mean, you know, he's got, I think this is 17 or 18 wins for him this year. I mean, really, we came in as a backup goalie, and I'm thinking, well, if he gets into, you know, 20 games, 10 starts, and 10 other ones that maybe aren't going your way in partials, that'd be a good season. He's going to have 18 wins, probably 17 or 18 wins this year. He's come from a goalie who was very inconsistent, give you a good game but couldn't sustain it, to a guy that's pretty solid, and that's a testament to his work ethic and how he's bought into what Mitch Korn was trying to do with him. And you see when you buy into that, you really turn yourself into, you know, that chance as a player and an opportunity. He's turning it hopefully into a career, and I think he has a good understanding of it. And he reminds me a lot of Chris Mason. Guys love to play for him. He's great in the dressing room, and he comes and works every day. So Chris Mason made himself a pretty good career in Nashville, Tennessee a few years back, and through the National Hockey League, and those just because of the type of people that they are and the work that Mitch Korn does with them.
Okay.